like kind of at the store, and then this was this one.
I got it at the thrift store.
This was at the thrift store.
Today is part 2 of the little series that I am doing on the makeover that we are doing for our little girl's bedroom. Today I want to share with you a lot of the thrift hauls that I have been collecting for the past probably going on 6 months now. So this is not all from one thrift shopping experience. This is a process of time. So let's get started. First of all, I have this little accordion peg hook, and I am thinking about maybe putting it right here behind this chair and then hanging like a little vintage dress or maybe some of their hats on it. And so I believe I paid $1 for this at a thrift store in Sonora. So that is our first little find. This I didn't actually purchase, but each year a group of friends and I do a fun Christmas thrifted basket gift exchange. And so not this year, but last year, I got this in my basket, and it has some really old portraits in it. And I think I'm going to take the paper off. Let's see, what does this say? Picture Department, Canada. So I'm going to take the paper off, and then I'm going to put old pictures of my little girl's grandmothers in here. And I think that will be so special for a little picture collage over their bed. And so that is my plan for this, but I know that this was thrifted by my friend. I have this little crystal clock that I found at a thrift store, also in Sonora, and I paid $1.50 for it. And I was so hoping that it was going to work after I put the batteries in, but alas, it does not. So right now it just looks pretty. I'm probably going to take it to a jeweler's and see if I can get it fixed. And if not, then I'm going to try to find one similar, because I love having a little clock on their dresser. But it's really pretty. I hope I can get it fixed. Next, I have this old candlestick, and it says Made in India, Silver Company, and it is very misshapen. You can see like there's some right here, like it's kind of bent a little bit, but I think that just adds to the character of it. And I already have some wax that has dripped here because I've burned it for our family dinner on Friday night when we light our candles, and so I've used it for that. But I think I'm going to be using this on their dresser as well, and it's pretty tall. I paid less than $1 for this. I think it was like 79 cents or something like that. Okay, also for the dresser, I found this wooden breakfast tray, and it has these indented handles, and it looks like it is solid wood. Somebody put the little coasters on it on the bottom. But I found this actually in Monterey at an antique store, and so I loved it, and I have already used it so much for just various things. But I think I'm going to be putting this on their dresser and maybe displaying some shells that my husband brought back from Vanuatu on his recent trip. So that's kind of my idea going into that. I love this little basket. I also found this in Sonora, and I think I paid $7 for this, but it's like a little picnic basket, and then on the top, the girls already have their little tea set in here. You put the handle down, and then this comes down, and then the lid raises. So exactly what I had in mind for this is to have them put their little tea set in here, their play tea set, and then they can have their tea parties in their bedroom. So that was a fun find. This was also from Sonora, one of my favorite places to thrift. And I think I paid $2.50 for this little glass pitcher. And my intention with this was to use it to hold water to refill their essential oil diffuser, because I run it every single night in the wintertime with eucalyptus and lavender and lemon, just to help their breathing with all of the colds and things that you tend to get in the wintertime. So I thought it would be super cute to have this little pitcher, and I love the spout, and just have this on their dresser to refill it. However, in the meantime, I'm using it to propagate this English ivy that my friend Carrie over at Cottage Diaries let me have a clipping of. I actually went to the store with my girls to try to buy an English ivy, and they were sold out because my sister-in-law had already been there. So anyway, we love English ivy, and this one is doing quite well, and it's actually getting some little roots on the bottom here. So I am excited, and I'm also hoping to use this ivy here in the girls' bedroom because it's definitely English cottage. Okay, this picture I actually did not find in Sonora, but I did find it at a thrift store. And it was a little pricey for a thrift store. This was more like a upscale thrift store, if there is such a thing. They had some really nice furniture and just some really quality pieces there. This says, "Can you read?" is the little caption at the bottom. And it has the little girl with her bunny rabbit, and she's laying on her book. And I loved the cream and the gold frame, and it also has the non-glare glass, which is really nice. And I paid $20 for this picture, and it also will go over the girls' bed. Most of the artwork in our home is either original, like an original painting on a canvas. Some friends or relatives have painted us things, or photographs. So I believe this may be the only piece of artwork in our home that is not original or have special meaning for us. But I loved it so much, and it will really match in here well with the cream and gold. So this one was thrifted, of course, and I love it because it has the zipper, so I could take it off and wash it. And I wanted to see if it had a brand in here. Maybe not. Oh yes, Pottery Barn. So here is the label from Pottery Barn. So I thrifted this pillow at a Goodwill, and trying to remember how much it was. I want to say like $3.50 or something like that. Wasn't a lot. Definitely cheaper than Pottery Barn, and just a fun lumbar pillow that will go well with the greens and creams. And then I also got this pillow off of Facebook Marketplace. It was originally from Target, the Opal House, and it was regular $29.99, and I think I paid like $7 for it on Facebook Marketplace. Maybe $9. Maybe it was $9, but it's a really big pillow. And so I'm just doing kind of a conglomeration of pillows on their bed, just like all different textures and different shades of cream with a little bit of color mixed in. I actually thought it would be really cute to find some sort of needlework or just a really unique bunny pillow, not necessarily for Easter, but because of the little bunny in the frame, I thought it would be really cute to find some sort of bunny rabbit pillow to accent on their bed. And so I'm going to be keeping my eye out at thrift stores for that, because I looked at some online that I really liked, but they were like $160, and I'm just not willing to pay that for it. So I'm going to be shopping for that in the near future. The last thing that I wanted to mention, or actually two more things. One is I found a flat cream sheet that was still in the package that I thrifted at a thrift store for, I want to say like $2.50. And so linens and sheets and pillowcases are something that I love to look for at thrift stores, because if they're white, they can be bleached, and sometimes you can find some really pretty ones. And then, like I said, this was still in the package, so I was able to find that for their bed, their twin bed. And then the last thing that I wanted to tell you about that I don't have here sadly yet, but I found this lamp when I was thrifting with my sisters in Jefferson, Texas last fall, and I loved it, and I thought it would be so cute in the girls' room. It was only $25, but I didn't get it because I wasn't sure that I could get it home. But the more I thought about it, I just thought, oh, that lamp is perfect, and where can I find one that is that price that I love so much? And it's definitely an antique. And so my sister-in-law went back to Jefferson and picked it up for me. So sweet. And so it's stuck in Texas right now, so I have to find a way. It has a glass globe on it, and so I'm gonna have to be carefully wrap that to get it back to California, but I think it will probably be on one side of this chair right here, and just add some ambient lighting here in their bedroom. I love all of these fun treasures that I have collected for this room, and I would say that this room is probably like 90%, if not more, thrifted. As I mentioned in the last video, I got their bed on Facebook Marketplace, sheepskin rug, and the mirror in here, and also the light fixture. So I love just the uniqueness of things that you can find at the thrift store. It's not like anybody can just go to a department store and get as many as they want. There's just such uniqueness in the things that you find at thrift stores, and that's one of the reasons that I love it so much. And then it is very budget friendly, which is nice as well. I hope that you enjoyed this little cottage thrift haul, and that maybe it will inspire you to go thrifting and find some treasures of your own for your home. Thank you for watching. If you have not subscribed, please do so, and hit the like button and let me know in the comments what your favorite item was that I thrifted for this little girl bedroom makeover, and I will see you in the next one.